this good man, this godly man. In Ravi Zacharias, God gave us the greatest Christian apologist of this century.
What you may not have known is that Mr. Zacharias had a side business, and it was a business that allowed him regular opportunity to be alone with women. Mr. Zacharias was in the health spa and massage business. And based on my recent interviews with one of his male business partners and with 2 women who worked in the spas, what he did in those massage rooms was not just sexual, but sexually abusive.
Hi, Tim Barnett here from Stand to Reason. It's fascinating to me that we can fall in love with someone just from watching their videos and reading their books and listening to their podcasts. They begin to inform and correct our thinking. They mentor us. We even hear their voice in our heads. And as time goes on, a relationship begins to grow and develop.
Here's what the 3 witnesses told me about Mr. Zacharias. I had a, quote, close relationship with Ravi. He was a sexual pervert, and I know of many women he molested. During a particular kind of treatment that did not involve the client removing their clothes, Ravi exposed himself to me and, quote, asked me to massage around there.
And as somebody who did get to know Ravi, I can tell you why. It's because the same man you saw on stage was the same one that you would see behind the stage.
I asked, did Ravi harass the women? Quote, that is all true, unquote. I asked a woman who worked there, why would a wealthy man like Ravi go into the massage business? Quote, his back and sexual perversions and to satisfy whatever sick part of your brain, unquote.
And I'm so thankful for the legacy of Ravi Zacharias. When I reflect on his impact in my life, here are some of the things that stand out. I love the character by which he lived his life. It seemed as if he lived with uncompromising integrity.
Quote, I felt guilty not crying out to the world of his deviant appetite, but he threatened me and I was afraid of him, unquote. Quote, I told him to get help from his brothers at RZIM. He went ballistic, unquote. Since Mr. Zacharias had claimed his policy was never to be alone with women, I asked, were the Javan massage therapists male and female? Answer, they were both. Quote, but Ravi preferred the women, unquote.
I thought it was funny that Nabil, who was still a Muslim, was calling a Christian the perfect speaker. It's pretty cool that several years later they ended up working together, and that now that former Muslim and that former atheist are basking in the glory of the risen Lord